So Harikrishna is online, as you can see here, the green dot. Still 4 minutes to go. Right. Okay. All right, time to start. Other games have started, so I will also start. Okay, let's go e4. So Harikrishna usually plays a mixture of e5, c5 or e6. So let's see what he plays in this game. Okay. So this is a 30-minute rapid game with 30 seconds increment. That means that after I play a move, I get 30 seconds additional to my clock. So you can see here on the right hand corner, it's 31 minutes now. It starts at 30 minutes 30 seconds. Okay. Why is he not playing? Three games have started. Okay. Okay. Maybe he's not yet ready. Let's switch this off. Not started yet. Okay, so Hari sir is online, so I'll just close this window. Okay. Another another thing in a simultaneous game is okay, it's e4 e5. Okay, let's go knight f3. So I think we will go for the Italian game. Knight c6, bishop c4. That's how I plan to play. I usually go for gambits, like after knight c3, d4, ed, c3. But after d5, it's very difficult for white to gain equality. It's good in blitz games, but not in rapid games like this. So yeah, we have the Italian, and I think bishop c4. It's been a long time since I've played the Italian, but I think this is the most practical way to go for this game. Harikrishna is actually an expert in this opening from both the sides, from white and black. He has played it with both sides, but I recently saw an interesting game between Harikrishna and Anish Giri, where Harikrishna won in a very beautiful manner. So I'm hoping I can take some inspiration from that game. So here Harikrishna is playing in 10 boards simultaneously. That is that he plays a move in my board and then automatically it switches to another board where he's playing another opponent with white pieces and then another one with black. So 5 black, 5 white games. So 10 games he's playing simultaneously. Yes, bishop c5, and now the most natural thing to do is go knight c3. And after knight f6, I plan to go d3. I'm trying to avoid the c3 lines complications. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so he's already played this. Okay, let's go for d3 and castles. If he plays d6 in this, this is the game I was referring to, which was Harikrishna versus Anish Giri. Is that after black plays d6, white goes bishop g5, and after h6 he captures the knight. After queen takes knight, you go knight d5. And I think Harikrishna got a very beautiful position after c3 and with the idea of playing b4, a4. Okay, so he has prevented this by playing h6. So this is, yeah, okay. So this is what it is. You can't prepare against the grandmaster. He already played h6, stopping bishop g5. So now we need to find another plan. Okay, one thing I can do is play a3 and tuck the bishop into a2. Also, the thing is, he is also delaying castles. Probably if I castle king side right now, he can go g5 immediately, which will be a very sharp game. Let's go a3 and then we wait. If he goes knight g4, we castle. Should be okay. Yeah, okay, d6. So he plays d6 later on after going for h6. Okay, even we can delay castling. We play h3 and stop bishop g4. Maybe he can play bishop e6. Do we go immediately knight d5? This doesn't make sense. If bishop e6, we could probably take the bishop. Castles is good, but I'm afraid of g5. So let's go h3. It's a very mirror-like position. Okay, white doesn't have any advantage in the opening, but we just need to play simple and logical moves, and we should be good. If you want to know what Harikrishna is saying, you please go to Chess24 YouTube channel. There Harikrishna is also streaming, so you will be able to see his ideas and his thought process, not just this game but also 9 other games. Okay, so yeah, he wants to go bishop a7. I want to go bishop a2. He's delaying castling. Okay. Bishop e3, takes. It should be okay. Bishop e3, then knight d4. What do we do? Okay, we both are playing kind of a waiting game. Okay, he can go knight a5. Bishop e3, knight takes. Okay, let's see. Let's open up the position. Let's go bishop e3. If he takes, I take. I castle short. Have an open f5. Let's play a little aggressive. Okay, it looks like the position is also heated up in the other boards. That's why it's taking so much time. Okay, we can also castle queen side after takes. If bishop takes e3, pawn takes e3, we can go queen d2 or e2 and then castle queen side. Should be okay, but then after queen side castle, black has an initiative after b5 and b4. So that is what, taking advantage of a hook on a3. Sam Shackland has a wonderful book called Small Steps to Giant Improvement. In that book he mentions how to take advantage of a hook, a pawn hook. So this pawn on a3 is a hook. It can be a hook, and black can use this to break open the position, break open white's position. So as I was saying, if bishop takes e3, pawn takes e3, and if I go queen d2 and castle queen side, if I do a long castle, then the threat of b5 and b4 is very strong. So long castle is out of question. Short castle is good here. If he takes, we have an open f file. Then I can bring the queen to e1 and g3 depending on how he plays. Okay, he's taken it, so we have no option but to take. Also, in chess, it's a very important point to keep in mind is that if it is a forcing move, like for example in this pawn takes bishop is a forcing move, like you have to take it, there is no other way. You don't waste time thinking about it, you just play it immediately and then you spend your time thinking about the position. That is how you don't waste much time. Okay, I've played these positions before in blitz games and I'm sort of comfortable playing with white in this, but to be honest, it's good against players who are 2100, 2200, but not against a GM. But this is the thing, if you have a day to prepare against a GM, you can't do anything. Even in World Championship matches, say Anand Carlsen, you know who's your opponent and you have 6 months of preparation, but it's not enough. So I thought I'll stick to what I know. Okay, castles, and okay, we'll castle all, so we have no other options. Alright, so now the plan is to go queen e1, g3. Hopefully, if we can get a knight on f5, it would be good, but I don't see how. d4 is also one of the idea. To break open the center. Okay, let's see. It's an interesting game. Ideas for black in this position would normally be to exchange queens and take advantage of white's double pawns, but it's a long way. Also, this bishop is a bit annoying because it's placed on a good diagonal, that is the a2 g8 diagonal. So definitely exchanging this bishop is one of black's ideas. Bishop e6 is not that good, I think, because then we have a very symmetrical position. It would be a dull play. So I'm sure Harikrishna will come up with something very interesting. Let's wait and watch. Okay. He played what I expected, but so he's killing any kind of counterplay and taking the game to a very dry 2 knights, 2 rooks and a queen position. I can play knight to d5, but after knight a5, bishop a2, he has c6, which is not pleasant. So yeah, we have a symmetrical position now. Now the idea is to probably take. I don't know, should I take? Do I have anything better? Okay, let's take and then mobilize my knight. If I take, he takes, both of us has d4, d5 breaks. Actually, even if I don't take, put the bishop over here, bishop takes, pawn takes, then these 2 pawns over here will be, it will be kind of a Maroczy bind, sorry, and he won't have d5 anytime soon. It's an interesting idea, but I don't know if I like it. say if I go queen to e2, he has d5 right now though. Takes. d5 is annoying. I can't go d4 either. I did like to go c3, d4 if possible. I can go knight e2. Okay, let's exchange. Let's take it. Okay, we now after pawn takes bishop, we will have an exactly similar position, symmetrical position. Okay, now whatever I play is critical. Should we go d4 is the question. d4 takes, or if we go d4 takes, then he has knight to h4 e5. I don't know. d4 takes, he has e5, and then he can put his knight on f4. I'm not liking that. If I go knight e2, he goes d5, takes. Takes, knight g3, pushes. I think I'll to play a little aggressive and go for d4. d4 takes, I take with the knight. Takes. Queen e2 is a better option. If he plays d5, then I have an option of not to exchange and play rook ad1, and I have a threat of d4 also and go queen c4, something like that. I think the queen is better placed there with connecting the rooks, but after queen e2 he has knight h5, which is a bit annoying because knight can go to g3. Okay, can I play knight h5 here? No, he can just take. Let's go queen to e2, knight h5, go king h2. Okay, even if it goes only, I can move the rook. Okay, let's go queen e2. I wonder what Harikrishna has to say about this move. It'll be interesting to watch the. Okay, he's going queen d7 and also connecting the rooks. Okay. Now I can go for rook knight to knight to h4, but then there's no better square for knight after knight g6 does nothing. Rook a d1 seems interesting right now, or go d4 right away. Takes. We don't want to do that. The idea is we don't want to get rid of this pawn on e3 because this square for the black knight is very good. If this pawn is not there, then the knight can come here, which will be good for black. So just let's go rook a d1 and we wait. Just the thing is, both of us don't have any weaknesses as such, or we have rather similar weaknesses. That is the e3 pawn and the e6 pawn, but there is no way I can attack it. Okay, he wants to double the rooks. Alright, that's fine. Let's go d4 then. d4 takes e5 is not possible. d4 he will not take, but then he has to do something about it, right? d4 should be good. It's time to open up the position, or else we'll have a boring game. d4. Okay, d4 d5 is interesting. Is it? Okay, let's go d4. I think it is good. After this, yeah, d4 d5 takes knight h4 is annoying. Okay. Everything runs here. Just not liking knight h4. I can go knight h4 right away. Okay, d4, rook a, f8, and knight h4, then king h7. Yeah. What do I do? He takes, I take with the knight. What happens then? Yeah. Take with the knight. He takes with the knight. The knight. Okay, let's go d4. It's better to play energetic than to play dry and lose. I like the idea of putting the queen on c4 square, but what's this? But this e6 pawn is very well protected, and it's not possible for me to get another knight or any other piece to attack it. Yeah, okay, he takes it. Now, whether to take with the knight. Taking with the knight is a bit interesting, because I take away the h4 square from the black knight. Like if this goes here, this square is covered by the queen. What should I do? It looks ugly, knight takes d4, but it should be okay. If pawn takes d4, knight h4, can I go queen e3? I don't know. Knight h4, I can go knight e5, which is interesting. Knight e5 takes, I can take the knight, or takes. Yeah, let's undouble the pawns. Let's have a non-symmetrical position for once. Position should be about equal. e5 is interesting. Yeah, so knight h5, knight e5, and he doesn't have knight g. Yeah, he doesn't have knight g3 because knight e5, knight g3. Okay, what is this? Knight e5, knight g3, knight takes queen, knight takes queen check. I take the knight, he takes the knight. Oh, but we don't want to exchange queens. Okay. Well, I find it very interesting. Knight e5. Okay, let's go over it once more. Knight e5, knight g3. Knight e5, knight g3. Okay, knight e5, he has knight f4. No, doesn't work because of rook into f4. Knight e5, knight g3. Then queen to d3. Rook takes. Rook takes rook. Oh, I lose a pawn. Okay. Going to e3, then he has queen e3. What is wrong with queen e3? Queen e3, e4, e5. Queen e3, e5 is not possible. It's queen e3, e5 takes, knight takes. Yeah. Knight takes, king takes. Yeah. Okay. I just want knight e5 to work, but I think knight e5, knight g3, queen e3, rook takes rook check, rook takes rook, pawn takes knight, queen takes knight, and then pawn takes pawn. So yeah, it doesn't work. Queen e3, knight g3, rook e1. We are okay. Queen e3, d e5 I think is not possible. e5 takes, and takes, queen takes. Yeah. So queen e3 should be okay. Queen e3 g5 is an interesting idea. G5, I don't know if we'll play that. Okay, yeah, queen e3 is decent. Queen e3, knight f4. Okay. Queen e3, knight f4. Knight g5. Knight f4, then he has knight into h3 kind of a thing. But we can go, okay. We can protect. Let's go queen e3. It's not a blunder, I hope, at least. Yeah, always in this position where the f1 is not there. g6 and g3 are holes in the position. I asked my friend Aditya Udishi, who's an international master. He lives just across the street. I asked him, what advice do you give me? He said, do anything but don't exchange the queens, because Harikrishna is a magician in the end game, so I definitely don't want to exchange queens. Yeah, and okay, here knight to e2 is also an interesting idea. Since we have undoubled the pawns, knight to e2, that's interesting. Knight to e2, we take away the f4 square, because this knight is not doing much except protecting this pawn. But now, since this knight has moved and is not attacking this pawn, we can safely move it. Anyways, the queen is also protecting. Knight g3 doesn't do much, I think. Knight g3, rook fe1, but if knight f4, still there is no threat of knight takes h3 or anything like that, because the queen and the rook both are protecting the f3 knight, nor has he doubled the rooks. So it's okay, the position is okay. I really want to play e5. Is it good? Maybe it's good in a way, because then he can't play e5 and open up the file for the queen, because this queen is not yet active in a way, but it can get active. Yeah, he doubled his rooks. Yeah. So now I have to be careful. Do I play e5 or not? e5, he's not going to do anything about it. e5, he just waits, puts the knight on f4, knight e2. Okay, what do we do? For once we can just exchange the rooks and everything. I can go Knight h4, takes, king takes f1. It's not a bad position to play, but I don't have anything better. Yeah, knight h4, he can play knight f4 also, so that is also a thing. This is protected. I can go knight e2. If he goes knight f4, should I take? Takes, rook takes. Yeah, it's a dry position. How about king h2? Doesn't look good. Then I can't move my knight. Knight to e2. Still he can't play. Oh, he can play. Can he? Knight to e2. e5. Takes. Knight takes. Rook takes. We'll have a queen and a knight ending then. Okay. d4, e5. e5. Knight f4. e5. Should I close the position? That is e5 takes. If he plays d4, I go knight d2. Knight e2, c4 is good ideas. Knight e2, knight g3, not possible. Okay. Yeah, let's go knight e2. The thing is, the knight on e2 would be kind of passive. But should be okay. G5 is possible here. I don't know. I'm thinking to play c4 maybe. Just have a stronger center. Okay. Yeah, he wants to bring his queen out to a4 or something. Okay, probably he wants to play. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I can't go d5. Takes. He has over here. If he goes here, I can. If he goes e5, c5. Sorry, if he goes d5, no, then he'll have one more square for his knight. Not good. c4, d5 takes. I should bring his knight over here. Can I go g4? g4? Yeah, I'll have to play aggressive, or else he will just crush me like this. He'll just push me into a corner and crush me. I can go g4. Knight f4. Oh no. g4 is too risky. Knight f4. I have to take. Rook takes. Because now his knight is coming to f4 somehow. He can play d5. Take this pawn, I go here, knight f4, which is not very pleasant. c4, again d5 is possible. Takes. Okay, this is not possible. g4, knight f4. Should we exchange the rooks? Because only then there is a possibility. Yeah, I think I have to exchange the rooks. Even I go knight h4, takes, queen king comes to f1. Then what does he have? He has queen a4. Knight h4 takes. Knight h4. Okay, knight h4, knight g6 is also not possible, but yeah, I can exchange always. Knight h4 takes. Rook takes. Queen b5 is annoying. It should be okay. Yeah. Knight h4 is the critical move. It's probably okay, it's probably a bad move. But I don't see anything. I don't want his knights to come and pressure. It's time to exchange the rooks. Keep the queen's butt. Yeah, should be good. I'm not blundering anything. Knight g4. He has to. He can go knight f6 back. But I don't think so that is possible. Yeah, let's go knight h4. I'm down on time. Yeah, g4. Damn. He's playing aggressive now. Okay, what we do is first exchange a pair of rooks. Okay, he's actually got knight f5 with a knight f4 with a tempo, but we exchanged the rooks, at least one pair of rook. Takes, then over here knight f4 we take. Yeah, knight is anyways going to g6. Okay. Not as of now. Takes, he has anything else? No, he has to capture. I'm wondering if... Okay, let's take. Yeah, even I feel like playing g4 now. Not good. Yeah. Oh, there is this nice idea. Knight g3 I can play. If he takes, I take. Then he can't take the knight because... Yeah. Knight g3 though. Knight f4 is possible. I go knight f3, then he has this strong knight over here. Knight f4 right now. I take, he takes with the rook. I like this knight g3 idea, but I don't think it works. Knight g3, knight f4. Yeah, it's bad probably. Anyway, we go back and wait. Also now, I think quite a few boards must have already completed their games, so now he will have more time to focus on this one. That's the not so good news part. But knight takes g5, takes knight over here, knight f5. Something interesting is knight takes, I don't know. Also he has knight g6, which is annoying, but knight g6 I can play knight takes g5. I think pawn takes, queen takes. Yeah, I think he can't. Oh, I thought so. Queen b4. Yeah, he's going for the queen side now. Not good. Okay, let's see. Should I sacrifice? Takes. Okay. Oh, I can't take because the queen is protecting. I can play b3 now. b3, knight f4. Okay, what is the other idea behind queen b4? b3, then he attacks the a3 pawn. You can go c6 also. Okay, can I close this diagonal? b3 c4 is a decent threat, no? Okay, he wants to go b3. then knight f4, but then I can play c4, then he takes knight, then queen takes knight, then queen takes b3. That is his idea. So b3, knight f5, sorry, knight f4, and then I have to take the knight, then pawn takes knight. Okay. He can still go knight g6 though. Okay, let's see. I mean, c4 is a good move if he plays knight g6, but then it's just an illusion of move space. He has me tied down on the king side. I'm thinking if knight g6, c4, and if the queen moves away from, yes, if the queen moves away from the 5th rank now, I have this sacrifice. I think it works, which is c4, queen moves from the 5th rank, I play knight takes g5. I think it works. c4, queen moves, yeah, c4, queen moves, then I play this, takes. Oh, it works. c4 means he has to first protect the queen. He can't go here. If he goes here, I play b4. Whatever he plays, then I take the pawn over here. Take. I just hope that I'm winning a piece here. I mean, winning a pawn here. It should be good, and c4 is a tempting move. Let's do this. Attack the queen first. I'm liking this idea. The queen leaves this rank. Yeah. Oh. Does this work now? Knight takes g5, pawn takes g5, queen takes g5. Now both of them are under attack. He has rook at 7. Oh, damn it. He has rook at 7. I think queen takes e8 was the only move. Amazing. Still I get 2 pawns. Should I make it more interesting? Knight takes g5, pawn takes g5, queen takes g5, rook at 7. Oh damn. Wait, rook at 7, g4. g4, then okay, he can go to g7. Then I have nothing better. Okay, now he wants to plant the knight on f4 and I can do nothing to stop it. Takes. Can I go h4? Can I go h4? h4. Oh, thank you, reconnect. Thank you. Oh, I'm back. The internet got disconnected. Working? Okay, h4, g4, h4, knight here, takes h4, h4, he plays knight to f4, takes, okay, I'm low on time since knight takes g4 is not working. h4 looks interesting. h4, if he plays g4, I play queen into this, but he plays rook g7. It probably might be the losing move, h4, but unfortunately knight takes g4 is not working. h4, oh, he can't play a rook. Yeah, right. h4, oh, h4, g5, if I go queen takes, he has rook h7. Oh, rook h7 for everything, what the... Okay, this is not good, man. Should I just go g3 then? What's wrong with g3? I weaken the f3 square for sure, but then there's nothing coming to the square. Then I have to protect it, overprotect it and everything. No, g3. I don't like this move, but I might have to play it. g3, queen f8. g3, queen f8. I play here. How does black progress? Okay. Let's play g3. It's probably not a good move, but I couldn't find anything. Knight takes g5 was so good, but he played the only move, I think, which avoided that. Wow, that's a bummer. I have to play fast now. I have 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I should go king g2, rook f1. Probably will again go to the queen side and attack. Yeah, okay. Takes. He probably wants to... Okay, if I take, pawn takes, I have this file open. Takes, he wants to take you with the queen, of course, which is not happening. Yeah, and the queen shouldn't come there. What I can do is play d5. Oh, the queen can come to e6 now. Okay, we have to play this then. I like g4 later on. Let's do this. Let's play fast. I like g4 later on. g4, let him come here. I go king h2. Then it's difficult to break through. If at all he allows me to play g4, that is. King h2, g4. Oh boy. Yeah, queen. If he plays queen d7, we have to play g4. Yeah, but probably it will be a disaster, because then he goes knight f4, then I have to go king h2, then he has some sacrifices on h3, which I have to take care. It would be interesting to see how many boards are still playing. I got disconnected a bit for a second. It was scary. Doesn't happen much. Okay. Let's defend well. Okay, here it goes. Now can I play knight takes g4? Knight takes g5, pawn takes g5, queen takes g5, queen takes h3. Oh boy, this is interesting. Knight takes g5, pawn takes g5, queen takes. Now how does he protect both his knights? Knight takes g5, pawn takes. Oh man. Knight takes, pawn takes, knight takes. He has knight. Oh god. I have to protect this pawn, but then he has g5. Doesn't look good. I like knight takes g5, pawn takes g5, queen takes g5, but then he can play knight. No, he can't move this knight. He can play this knight over here. Yeah. Then I take. Then he has to protect it with rook g7, which is not pleasant. Okay, let's go for this. It's probably dubious. Yeah, I have to go for this. Okay, whatever. There's no coming back. There's no going back now. Oh, wow. Check. Okay, I have to take. Let's take. Yeah, now what do we play? Check over here. Then I have no checks. I have this check. Takes. And you can take here. This pawn is a goner. Okay, if I do anything else. This check and king g. This check. G3. Not a good idea. Exchange the queens, which you don't want to do against him. Takes. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Wait, I think after takes here, rook over here takes. Yeah, rook d3 is possible, no? Rook d3, but then queen g4. Rook d3 takes. Check. Oh shit! Let's just go for the exchange. Okay, what is the endgame situation? 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5. Oh yeah, I have a pawn up, so I can give up a pawn, so I'll be a pawn down after the queen exchanges. Queen takes, pawn takes, knight takes, rook here. Oh, I can play an endgame. This is interesting. Interesting. 1 2 3 4. Yeah. Okay. G5, E7. Okay, knight takes, rook takes. I go king h2. Go king h2 for rook f1. Rook takes. Let's take. Yeah, I don't know. If rook takes g3, I can go king h2. Then after he moves the rook, I can go rook f1. Rook takes g3, king h2, king h2, rook f3. I need to take up all of his pawns. Okay. Yeah. I think king h3, king h2, anything, rook g6 is anyways possible. Yeah, if rook g2, he takes here. I play this check. Rook h3, rook g6, push. Yeah, okay, let's go here. Rook g6, I go rook g2. I don't know if the endgame is winning for white or not. I mean, losing for white probably. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 5 is a pawn up. This will go down. But this is a tricky move, rook king h2, because now if he takes this, I have rook f1, and then the king can't come close to the pawn. That's the idea. But I know he'll figure it out. So he's probably going to go rook f3 now. Rook f3. Rook f3 and white is busted. Oh, okay. Oh, is the endgame winning for black? Obviously, it's a pawn up. Okay, this over here, then king. I don't want to do that. I don't think I can hold the endgame, but that's my best chance. Yeah. What to do? Should I offer a draw? He has to take. I mean, exchange is inevitable. Because if he doesn't take, then I just play e7 next. Yeah, now what is happening? Where should I bring my king? Closer to the pawn. Oh, this is tough. This probably white can draw, but I don't know if I can draw. That is the big question. Yeah, he just has to get his king here. Opposition, brother, opposition. Okay. What are the breakthroughs? Yeah, because here we go here. He moves here, here, here. Once he comes here, it's difficult. If I go here, he takes here, I go here, he goes here, I play here, comes here. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, what is the drawing maneuver now? What can black do? I play here, he has c6, go here, he goes here. Go here, I go here. Here, then I play here again, he comes here. Then I play here. Depending on where he moves. B4. Should b4 be okay? b4, b5, b4, c5. Takes. Okay. I don't know. Oh boy, this is too complicated. I don't know what is the right move. b4, c5, c5, then 9, b4, a5. Okay, let's go b4. It will be interesting to know how many boards are still active. Oh boy. I don't know, I can't analyze here. What does one play? This is absolutely nuts. Yeah, there is some way where black king can gain a position, or probably if he comes on the f4 square, I'm done. But that's the try. I push my pawns and see. If b6, a4. Yeah, what is this? Yeah, so if a4, he wants to play this, takes, he can come here or here. I can free this square for my king, so I can come here later on. I hope I'm right. Yeah. Oh, this and this. Oh, he has a break. No. I take this, he takes this. Yeah, this is gone. I have to take. He has d4. Sorry, d5. This is over. Okay, I have to take this. He takes, I take, he takes, then he just has to get his king closer to any one of these pawns. And the unfortunate part is that I can't get the king over here because the pawn will be on b5. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Takes. This doesn't work. I mean, this is busted. Does c5 work? No. He plays this. Losing. Yeah, and now he has d5 takes, king takes. over here. Yeah, it's over. D5 takes. There's no way I can go to the pawn on B5, that is the problem. There's no counterplay. Oh, what is this? Okay. He wants to take up position and kill me. Yeah. Here he takes the diagonal up position by going king to g5. But then I have king f3, no? And he goes here. Yeah. If I go here, he goes here. Let's just play this. Okay guys, this is masterclass in endgame technique by the one and only Harikrishna. I go here, he goes here. Yeah. Game over, brother, game over. This will be very instructional. Yeah. This is so busted. Here, here. I'm taking the diagonal up position. Yeah, but he goes king g4 and I have nothing, no? King g4, king e3, king g3. It's game over. Yeah, I should resign now. Yeah, king e3, king g3, king e3, king g3. King e3, king g3, king e2, king f4, king d3, king f3, and I lose the pawn and I will resign. Then I'm playing on because it's instructional. Yeah. I wonder if probably at any point during the game I could have drawn. Did I miss a drawing chance somehow? I don't know. Yeah. Again, there is a slight maneuver where I can go king f2, then he has to go king f4, king d3, then king f3, and then he takes the pawn, and I resign. There's a resign button. Yeah, after king f3 I'll resign. Flip the board. Yeah, here's it. Okay, I think I played okay. That tactic was that knight takes g5 tactic worked out a bit. Okay, good game. Let's see other matches if they are being played. Did anyone win? Okay, boom. Okay, there are a few more boards going on. 4 out of 4 so far. Amazing. Okay, this one seems to be going for a draw. Okay, this is aborted. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope I gave a good